All right, so let's review what we were talking about yesterday. A function that is in the form of ax plus by equals c, meaning the x and the y are on the same side, is said to be in standard form. And in order to graph them, we must find the intercepts because we need 2 points to graph. So for the x-intercept, y is 0, and for the y-intercept, x is 0. So I'm just going to go ahead and rewrite 3x plus 4y equals 12. And I'm going to write on the left-hand side, x-intercept, y equals 0. And then on the right-hand side, I'm going to write y-intercept, x equals 0. And now I use the cover-up method. So I want everybody to cover up the y with the x-intercept. So that leaves me with, do you guys see that? Because I know you guys were virtual yesterday. Do you guys see how I cover that up? And you're left with 3x equals 12. So we're going to write 3x equals 12. And then we go ahead and divide by 3 to get x equals 4. All right. Now my point is going to be 4, comma, 0. Okay. The 0 is coming from that 0 we put up there underneath the x-intercept. On the right-hand side, we have the y-intercept. So we cover up the x. That leaves me with 4y equals 12. Divide by 4. And that gives me y equals 3. So this is going to be 0, 3, because the 0 is coming from that x equals 0 underneath the y-intercept. And now in order to graph it, I'm going to plot the point 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to plot the point 0, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then using a straight edge, okay, using a straight edge, do the best you can. Connect those dots. And there you have it. Sophie, you okay with that?
Yeah.
Not hard, right? Now, Drew, I'm not picking on you, but I noticed on your paper you drew just connected the dots with a little line, correct? Mm-hmm. You're going to really want to draw that line out throughout the course of the graph, because I might ask you to tell me what the value is at, like, say, when x is 5. And if you draw just like a little blurb here, like a little line between those two, you can't use your graph to help you. But for me, I could trace over, I could go to 5 and I could go down and I could see, oh, my value might be around -1, okay? Does that make sense to you? So you're really going to want to draw those lines out over the course of your whole graph so you can interpret and evaluate the function. All right, and that's just word of advice. It's not that you're wrong or anything like that. It's just in the long run, okay, if I'm using a graph to explain a situation like a word problem, it's just going to be more helpful if we do that. All right, so let's turn the page. And let's talk about this one. So it says, you are planning an award banquet for your school. You need to rent tables to seat 180 people. The tables come in 2 sizes, small tables that seat 6 and large tables that seat 10. The equation 6x plus 10y equals 180 models this situation where x is the number of small tables and y is the number of large tables. It says graph the equation and interpret the intercepts. So over here on the left, you'll notice there's just a big blank space. I'm just going to write 6x plus 10y equals 180. And then I'm going to do the x and y intercepts. Now, I realize you guys don't have a ton of room there, do you? So I'm going to start out with the x-intercept. I'm going to write y equals 0. You guys go ahead and figure out your x-intercept. All right? Figure out your x-intercept. Should be a point. And it should be something comma 0. Liam, did you get it? You didn't get the x-intercept? Did you get an equation? Did you cover up the y? So do you see how you're left with 6x equals 180? That's your equation. Make sense? Now, how would you solve that, Liam? And you would get x is? What's 18 divided by 6? So this is going to be 30. Now, that's going to tell me that in order, let's say I'm planning a wedding. Let's say for this wedding, if there's 180 people, if I'm only going to use small round tables, okay, because they look better in my facility or my banquet hall, okay, then I would need 30 of them, okay? And if the larger ones are rectangular, okay, well, let's see how many I need of them. So for the y-intercept, x equals 0. Did you already get this one?
Yeah.
All right, what was your equation, Sophie?
I got 10y equals 180.
10y equals 180
I got 18.
divided by 10. You got y equals 18. So you got the point 0, comma 18. Nice job. Now, what does that mean? Well, if I were to use all large rectangular tables, well then I could only, I only need 18 of them. Okay? So it's going to be up to you to plan like how many of each do you need. All right? Now I'm going to be asked to graph it. So it says that the small tables, they are the 6-seaters. So we're going to write small tables. And then we're going to write large tables. Okay. And now I need to plot this out so it kind of looks good. So I need to get to 30. So let's count how many blocks I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Whew, that's awesome. So let's put 30 down here. And let's mark off every 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, so I'm just counting by ones, but I'm marking off every 5 because it would just look too cramped. It wouldn't look good. Let's see how many we have going up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we're going to put 20. Again, let's count by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go. Now, we have our axes. This is my y-axis. This is my x-axis. And now in order to graph this, I'm going to go to the point 0 or 30, 0. I'm going to go to the point 0, 18. And then I connect them. Now on this one, Drew, I can stop. Okay, I can stop there and there. And the reason for that is I can't have any negative tables in either direction. So that's why it's just the first quadrant. Okay, are you guys all right with that? All right, you guys try on the next page. It says, you decide to rent tables from a different company, but the situation is 4x plus 6y equals 180, where x is the number of small tables and y is the number of large tables. So basically, they have smaller round tables, and they're large are like the small from the other company. So go ahead, determine your intercepts and graph. Doing okay, Dustin? All right. All right, Harshan. Harshan. Let's go with Jordan. Jordan. It's one of those days. Delaney.
Yeah.
Delaney. All right, here we go. What was your equation for your x-intercept?
4x equals 180.
And when you divided that, what did you get?
45.
So that's the point 45 comma 0. What did you get for the y-intercept?
30.
Okay. And that's the point 030. So what did you count by when you were graphing, Delaney?
Fives.
Fives. So was each block 5?
Yes.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay. So I'm not going to go past that. And then what did you count going up? 5s again?
Yeah.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. All right, I'm not going to go past that. So for the x-intercept, it says it was 45, 0, so we should have a point right there. And then going up, we should have a point at 030, so that should be right there. And then we can... Okay. Does everybody's look something like that? Now, your graph might be a little bit different because you might have counted by something different. You might have counted by 2s. You might have counted by 3s. Okay, we're 5s. Okay, it's totally up to you. All right, last little bit I want to go over today is this. There are two special types of lines. The first one is a horizontal line, okay? A horizontal line is something that's in the form of y equals. So if it's y equals a number, it's just horizontal, has no slope. So all I do is I go to where y is -3, I put a point, and then I just draw a horizontal line. Not close. I just put a horizontal line straight through -3. The other type of special line I have is a vertical line. That has a slope that is undefined, but it's straight up and down. So I go to where x is -3, and I just draw my vertical line. All right, there are two right below this. Why don't you guys try them? AJ, did you get this?
Yeah.
And then did you get this? All right, there we go.